So here I have the boat on its side, and let me take a step back or two. You can kind of see probably better the odd conceit that the middle section built later adds to it, and again, it doesn't seem to really affect the performance of the boat, but I'm sure it takes a little bit away. But having the 19 feet with so much more displacement in the middle, it definitely adds a lot of performance to it. And so here, if you just look, I mean, this is simple as it comes, a absolutely flat hull that I didn't really take much time fairing or finishing much, but I guarantee you this is I got this completely slick, so it would perform better. And here you can see I got a little hasty cutting the boat, so on the seams I had some gaps, and what I did was basically fill it in with epoxy putty using a lot of colloidal silica and maybe, I forget, maybe some ground fiberglass just to strengthen it. Not perfect, but that, you just don't want too much turbulence between these seams for sure. And here you can see where the fiberglass stops. You can see the flex. There's a little bit of flex there where I've hit a few rocks hither and fro. It's pretty sturdy, but here's where my circular saw did a number on some of that paneling and just fixed it with some putty. So that's the ugly side of it, but it's definitely functional. So here another sort of flaw. The middle section I wanted to be higher, a little more freeboard. So this is actually 12 and a half, maybe closer to 13 inches when you measure it. And you can see though it doesn't really match up here. Well, I wasn't after a beauty contest. This is more of a beta design, so that's how it is. And here I never got around to put in the bumpers. I found that this really didn't make the boat any less pretty to have just this, and it's strong enough. So well, let's kind of flip around to the opposite side and just get a viewpoint of the slight angles that are into it. It's not completely square, but it's pretty close. And let me go ahead and flip the boat on its top, and we can take a different vantage point. So here I'm just walking around to show you the hull shape. You can see the lines fairly straight, a little bit curved. Here's the flaw, as you will. You can see how, in order to get this to nest properly, I had it bow out a little more, and that would allow the widest piece here to fit right there. So a little bit of a conceit there. You certainly wouldn't have to do that. If probably properly designed and planned boat, you could have a lot straighter hull. So here we have the general hull shape. Okay, so I'll just take a minute to talk about the hull design and how it compares to more traditional pirogue, which the one in the back was lofting that I came up with, but it's pretty in line with typical boat design. The top bow of this boat is about 33 inches across, and you can see how the wind rocks. Okay, so here it is, side-by-side comparison of a somewhat more traditional pirogue and the hull of this boat. You can see how it comes in at a sharper angle. It really has zero rocker. This pirogue is fairly wide, but you could certainly build the pirogue on the left and nest it the exact same way. There's absolutely no reason why it wouldn't work. You could could also elongate the pirogue on the left and make it into 19 feet, and you would have really, I think, a more elegant looking boat. You wouldn't nest quite as shallowly as mine, but it's going to be probably more aesthetically pleasing. And with this pirogue here, I did not put bumpers on it or gun walls, but that would certainly make it more attractive. So the whole design, I'm just walking around here eyeballing this, and you can see some of the differences there. And go ahead and hit stop.